Face your demons. What? All of us believe that, but wait a minute, I'm the good guy. I am the victim. Hello, my name is Malena and I graduated from the University of Life. This lesson is very important. I'll tell you why. I always say that, right? This lesson is very important, but this one in particular is the one that you face your demons. What? All of us believe that, but wait a minute, I'm the good guy. I am the victim. I am the one that is good. I'm a good person. If you ask anyone, if you interview them in the streets, everybody will say, yeah, I'm a good person. But believe it or not, we all have demons that we have to deal with face to face. And those demons are those turmoils that we have in our mind from hurts from the past, betrayals, losses, people that have done us wrong. We carry all that, but more than we carry is the fear of financial loss, the fear of losing our business, our work, our relationships, a lot of fear in our heads and in our minds. So we have to we have to come face to face with the turmoil in our mind. How do we face that? We obviously, I've been saying we do meditation. A lot of people don't know how to meditate, and meditation is just simply silencing your mind, being in a room, in a garden, in a place where there's silence. Just allow your breathing to guide you. And prayer, lots of prayer. You start silencing that turmoil in your mind of all those thoughts. Every thought that we retain in our mind for more than 17 seconds, it kind of starts to settle into our subconscious. Our subconscious is the creator of everything around us. How does it create? We sustain that thought constantly. I am fat. Oh, I'm so fat. Oh, I ate too much. Suddenly you're already like overweight. That thought of, oh, I am fat, it stays there, right? What about the thought of, I'm gonna be eating healthy today, You start to eat healthy, right? And it starts to become a totally different reality, that the reality you have created with your thoughts, right? So your subconscious creates everything, because your subconscious is your divine self, the divine that is inside ourselves, your inner self. What is the inner self? It's a pure love, pure essence. Observe children. Whenever you have an opportunity, observe children. There's smile in their face. Why? There's this smile of, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to, and playing becomes so natural and so interesting to them, and they create and they imagine and why? Because they're living from the inner self. Their thoughts are completely silenced. They only respond with the flow of what's coming to them. It is very imperative that you do not abandon yourself by not looking at yourself. I saw a friend that he's in love with this girl that she does not love him. And I was observing him. We spent 3 days at the pool, and he does not love himself. First of all, he doesn't take care of his eating habits, his exercising, his career, his mental health. He's just thinking of this love he has, but he doesn't know that he became his own enemy. He doesn't know that he is his own enemy. Okay, so when a partner leaves us, Let's say we love someone so much they left us. We have to know before obviously we're going to be crying, devastated why they left us, but we have to know. Just like that, like look in the mirror and say, what did I do for this person to leave me? What behaviors? What did I say to this person? What did I do to this person? What am I doing? Right? Am I the bad guy? Maybe I'm the bad guy. I was so like, not because I wanted someone to call me to say that, but one of our the fans of the videos did tell me, oh my gosh, I didn't know I was the one abusing my partner. After they watched one of my videos, that's the response I had. That person didn't know that they were the abusers, right? They thought all this time that they were good, right, to their partner. They didn't know that they were the ones doing all this neglect, doing all this belittling the person, offending the person. So it is very important that we do look at ourselves. Maybe we're the bad guys. Maybe we are the narcissists, right? Maybe we are the ones that are doing all this. I didn't do this video to make you feel like, oh, Malena is doing all these videos telling us that it's our fault. No, I did it as an eye-opener for all of us to start looking at ourselves and knowing, am I doing something? Am I having some money block that's constantly putting me on a money situation? I cannot pay the debts. I cannot walk many miles because of my health. Am I the one who did this to myself? Why do I do these videos? For that, to see if anyone can make one little change. Look at yourself objectively and say, I'm going to change. One of the reasons the drug and alcohol, alcohol, and anger, they put a pause. Guess where they put the pause? On our subconscious. So now we start behaving angry, or we're all drugged and we're all drunk, and we start doing things that we didn't want. But worse, puts us a pause on that subconscious that we have, that is the creator. So during that time of anger, drug addiction, alcoholism, we have no conscious behavior or thinking. It's like there's a pause, right? We open our eyes and 5 years pass. Oh, I've been an alcoholic for 5 years. I've been an alcoholic all my life. Why all these years passed? Because the pause was there. Everything stopped. And your life just left you. So what if you are an alcoholic and you don't even realize it? You say, no, I drink once in a while, here and there, not always. How many times do you drink a week, right? What is happening? What are the causes? Do you have a DUI? Maybe all those things, right? And why am I saying this? Is because you put a pause, because you don't want to destroy the chances of you having a beautiful life. Life is really delicious, but you also have to be very responsible about it. And you face your demons face to face, because that's what they are. They're demons. They just come and ruin your life, and they just ruin your life. It becomes a turmoil that you can't get rid of, right? It becomes, you start neglecting others, you start neglecting yourself, you start neglecting life itself, right? And unfortunately, those thoughts that of anger, of resentment, of not forgiving, of hanging into the pain of someone we lost, someone we love so much, and they transition to the other life, and it hurts, and we cannot heal. But then we have a husband or wife, and children, and we just live in that pain, right? So what happened? It starts to spread into your subconscious and your body, your mental health, like a cancer. Like a cancer. A lot of cancer patients have resentment when they do the interview on the intake. A lot of them, if you think about it, why do they have resentment towards someone? Right? Why? Is that cause the cancer in their bodies? We don't know. We don't know the cause of cancer. But many of them have had those situations. The body takes everything you feel and you think about, every thought, all your thoughts come into your body and they start creating what you're thinking. Your subconscious is your creator. We're pro-creators. God created everything. We procreate because He's merciful and gave us that gift of free will with a conscious mind to procreate through our thoughts. Cure your thoughts and do not allow those losses from the anger, from the drugs or alcohol, or for the resentment or the hatred or the childhood wounds to take over your life, because it can take over your finances, it can take over your physical health, your mental health, your spiritual health, your moral health. What's moral health? We doing things that we don't even want to do, but we do it. Oh, I'll take this. Yeah. That's moral health. Something that we think is small, we take it without thinking, right? It starts affecting everything. We have to get rid of those demons in our heads, our demons in our thoughts. There's a husband that was telling me his wife lost his sister, the sister that she loves the most, 5 years ago, but she buried that sister with herself, because after the sister passed, his wife is no longer taking care of the house, no longer taking care of herself, no longer taking care of their children like before. She's no longer wants to go anywhere with him, and as much as he loves her, he's exhausted. He's a very good-looking man, doesn't want to ever cheat on his wife, ever, but he's desperately asking her to look for help. And she constantly says, but I lost my sister, you don't understand. Yes, it's a very painful situation, but that's one of the demons that stay there. Oh, now I'm gonna say, oh, because I lost someone, now I have a demon. No, the grieving process is normal. You crying, you accepting, you going through that process. But neglecting your family, your life, your friends, yourself, it is a demon. It is a thought that you created that everything has ended. Nothing ends. Every day is a new beginning. Every day is this. Every day. I tell everybody, every day is this. A blank page where you write and you write what you want for yourself. What do you want for yourself? You're going to clear those demons. You're going to clear your mind. You're going to forgive. Oh, I don't want to forgive him. Don't forgive them. You're going to forgive yourself. Let them go. Every dark room, the only way you can fight darkness is with light. You just turn on the light. So every person who has hurt you, you turn on the light on them and say, I salute their divinity and goodbye. You fight darkness with light. You never fight darkness with darkness. You cannot say, I hate him, I hate her, I wish it's a big accident, I'm gonna do this witchcraft, I'm gonna bury his picture in the ground so something can happen. No, you do not fight darkness with darkness. A dark room only gets light when you turn on the light. You only fight the darkness with light. So the darkness of your thoughts, you're gonna fight them with light. How? You're gonna say, I salute the divinity of that person that hurt me. Goodbye. Therapists will advise you, you don't have to forgive them. Forgive yourself. You move on. You allow them to move on. You allow them to move on. Somehow you'll find out something happened to them, but that's another story. That's just the way it is, right? But first, you take care of you. You save yourself, your mental health. You save your heart, your soul, your money. Through being honest with yourself and saying, am I hurting myself with all these thoughts, with all this anger, with the alcohol, with the drugs, with the addictions, with the anger, with the resentment? Am I the one hurting myself and others? Am I the one that caused this divorce? Am I the one that caused this hurt? You know, a lot of times the divorce was not caused by you. And that probably during this exercise, you'll find out, wait a minute, I am an amazing person. You start changing your thoughts into the reality of who you are. And forgive yourself and move on. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck living like that. Allow your subconscious to take over. Allow your thoughts to create a beautiful reality. Allow yourself to be happy. Life is really delicious, believe it or not. Through trials and tribulations, through the worst, still life is delicious.